The notion that science is satanic and deceptive to faithful Christians is a perspective held by some individuals who believe that scientific discoveries and their use contradict biblical teachings. This viewpoint is often rooted in a literal interpretation of the Bible and the mistrust of the scientific community. Proponents of this idea argue that science is an attempt to undermine the authority of God and the Bible, and that scientists are intentionally misleading the public, particularly Christians, about the nature of the world and the universe. One of the primary concerns of those who believe that science is satanic is the theory of evolution. They argue that evolution is a lie perpetuated by scientists to lead people away from God and the biblical account of creation. According to this perspective, the idea that humans evolved from a common ancestor with other animals is a direct contradiction to the biblical account of creation, which states that God created humans in his own image. This perceived contradiction is seen as an attempt by scientists to undermine the authority of the Bible and to promote a secular, humanistic worldview. Another area of concern is the scientific method itself, which is seen as a flawed and biased approach to understanding the world. Some argue that the scientific method is based on a flawed assumption that the natural world can be understood through observation and experimentation, without reference to the supernatural. This, they claim, is a satanic attempt to limit human understanding to the physical realm and to exclude the possibility of divine intervention. Furthermore, the fact that scientific theories are constantly being revised and updated is seen as evidence that scientists are unsure of their findings and are therefore untrustworthy. The field of cosmology is also seen as a threat to biblical teachings. The Big Bang Theory, which suggests that the universe began as a singularity and expanded rapidly around 13.8 billion years ago, is seen as a direct contradiction to the biblical account of creation. Some argue that the idea of a universe with no beginning or end is a satanic attempt to undermine the concept of a creator God. Additionally, the discovery of dark matter and dark energy, which are thought to make up a large portion of the universe, is seen as an attempt to introduce mysterious, unexplained forces that can be used to explain away the existence of God. Moreover, some argue that the scientific community is actively working to suppress biblical truths and to promote a secular agenda. They point to the fact that many scientists are atheists or agnostics, and that scientific organizations often promote a secular worldview. This, they claim, is evidence that scientists are motivated by desire to undermine Christianity and to promote a godless worldview. Furthermore, the fact that scientific discoveries are often used to challenge traditional biblical interpretations is seen as evidence that scientists are intentionally trying to undermine the authority of the Bible. However, it is essential to note that this perspective is not universally accepted among Christians. Many Christians see science and faith as complementary, rather than contradictory. They argue that the Bible and science are two different ways of understanding the world, and that they can coexist and inform each other. According to this view, scientific discoveries can actually deepen our understanding of God's creation and can provide a greater appreciation for the complexity and beauty of the natural world. In conclusion, the idea that science is satanic and deceptive to faithful Christians is a complex and multifaceted issue. While some individuals believe that science is an attempt to undermine the authority of the Bible and to promote a secular worldview, others see science and faith as complementary and mutually enriching. Ultimately, the relationship between science and faith is a matter of personal interpretation and perspective, and it is essential to approach this topic with respect, Japanese letter, and an open mind.